This is the deep, a mysterious alien world full of creatures and many organisms. One notable organism is the venomous jellyfish. Jellyfish are mainly free-swimming marine animals, with umbrella-shaped bells and trailing tentacles. Although a few are anchored to the seabed by stalks rather than being mobile, the bell can pulsate to provide propulsion for efficient locomotion. The tentacles are armed with stinging cells and may be used to capture prey and defend against predators. Jellyfish have a complex life cycle. The medusa is normally the sexual phase, which produces planular larvae. These then disperse widely and enter a sedentary polyp phase. Before reaching sexual maturity, jellyfish are found all over the world, from surface waters to the deep sea. Cyphozoans are true. Jellyfish are exclusively marine, but some hydrozoans with a similar appearance live in fresh water. Large, often colorful, jellyfish are common in coastal zones worldwide. The medusa of most species are fast-growing and mature within a few months, then die soon after breeding. But the polyp stage, attached to the seabed, may be much more long-lived. Jellyfish have been in existence for at least 500 million years, and possibly 700 million years or more, making them the oldest multi-organ animal group. Jellyfish are eaten by humans in certain cultures. They are considered a delicacy in some Asian countries, where species in the Rhizostomia order are pressed and salted to remove excess water. Sharks are another organism that is very popular among many. The earliest fossil evidence for sharks, or their ancestors, are a few scales, dating to 450 million years ago. During the late Ordovician period, Emma Bernard, a curator of fossil fish at the museum, says, "Shark-like scales from the late Ordovician have been found, but no teeth. But there are more than 500 species of sharks swimming in the oceans today, which are split across 8 orders: Carcharodontiformes, Heterodotiformes, Hexanchiformes, Lamniformes, Orectolobiums, Pristiophoriformes, Squaliformes, and Squatiniformes." Sharks range in size from the small dwarf lantern shark, Epmopteris peri, a deep-sea species that is only 17 centimeters (6.7 in length), to the whale shark Rhynchodontypus, the largest fish in the world, which reaches approximately 12 meters (40 feet) in length. They are found in all seas and are common to depths up to 2,000 meters (6,600 feet). Several species are apex predators, which are organisms that are at the top of their food chain. Select examples include the tiger shark, blue shark, great white shark, mako shark, thresher shark, and hammerhead shark. Sharks are caught by humans for shark meat or shark fin soup. Many shark populations are threatened by human activities. Until the 16th century, 6 sharks were known to mariners as sea dogs. 7. This is still evidential in several species termed dogfish, or the porbeagle. The etymology of the word shark is uncertain. The most likely etymology states that the original sense of the word was that of predator, one who preys on others, from the Dutch shark, meaning villain, scoundrel cf. card shark, loan shark, etc. The coral reef is certainly an enchanting place, with many organisms and unique species. Coral belongs to the class Anthozoa in the animal phylum Cnidaria, which includes sea anemones and jellyfish. Unlike sea anemones, corals secrete hard carbonate exoskeletons that support and protect the coral. Most reefs grow best in warm, shallow, clear, sunny and agitated water. Coral reefs first appeared 485 million years ago, at the dawn of the early Ordovician, displacing the microbial and sponge reefs of the Cambrian. sometimes called rainforests of the sea. Shallow coral reefs form some of Earth's most diverse ecosystems. They occupy less than 0.1% of the world's ocean area, about half the area of France, yet they provide a home for at least 25% of all marine species. They are most commonly found at shallow depths in tropical waters, but deep water and cold water coral reefs exist on smaller scales in other areas. Shallow tropical coral reefs have declined by 50% since 1950, partly because they are sensitive to water conditions. 9. They are under threat from excess nutrients, nitrogen and phosphorus, rising ocean heat content, and acidification, overfishing e.g. from blast fishing, cyanide fishing, spearfishing on scuba, sunscreen use, 10. And harmful land use practices, including runoff and seeps e.g. from injection wells and cesspools. Coral reefs deliver ecosystem services for tourism, fisheries and shoreline protection. The annual global economic value of coral reefs has been estimated at anywhere from 375 billion United States dollars, 1997, and 2003 estimates 15 to 2.7 trillion United States dollars, a 2020 estimate 16 to 9.9 trillion United States dollars, a 2014 estimate 17. Though the shallow water tropical coral reefs are best known, there are also deeper water reef forming corals, which live in colder water and in temperate seas. A dolphin is an aquatic mammal within the infraorder Cetacea. Dolphin species belong to the families Delphinidae, the oceanic dolphins, Platanistidae, the Indian river dolphins, Inidae, the New World river dolphins, Pontoporidae, the brackish dolphins, and possibly extinct Lipatidae beiji or Chinese river dolphin. There are 40 extant species named as dolphins. Dolphins range in size from the 7 meter long 5 feet 7 in and 50 kilogram 110 pound Maui's dolphin to the 9.5 meters 31 feet and 10 ton 11 short ton orca. Various species of dolphins exhibit sexual dimorphism, where the males are larger than females. They have streamlined bodies and 2 limbs that are modified into flippers, though not quite as flexible as seals. Dolphins are widespread. Most species prefer the warm waters of the tropic zones, but some, such as the right whale dolphin, prefer colder climates. Dolphins feed largely on fish and squid, but a few, such as the orca, feed on large mammals, such as seals. Male dolphins typically mate with multiple females every year, but females only mate every 2 to 3 years. Males, although try much to get females' attention, as certain humans rarely get, dolphins are sometimes hunted in places such as Japan, in an activity known as dolphin drive hunting. Besides drive hunting, they also face threats from bycatch, habitat loss, and marine pollution. Dolphins have been depicted in various cultures worldwide. Dolphins are sometimes kept in captivity and trained to perform tricks. The most common dolphin species in captivity is the bottlenose dolphin, while there are around 60 orcas in captivity. But here some interesting facts about dolphins are: dolphins are carnivores. Dolphins only sleep with half of their brain. Dolphins live a long time. Some whales are actually dolphins. A dolphin can swim more than 2 mph. Dolphins do not have hair. A group of dolphins is called a pod. The size of dolphins varies. Dolphins have no secondary sex characteristics. The only way to determine a dolphin's gender in the wild is to see a clear view of their genitals, or to observe an erection, act of intercourse, or a baby swimming close to an adult presumed to be a female. Males have two slits that look Similar to an exclamation point, the reproductive success of male dolphins isn't determined by strength or age, but by their social bonds with other males. According to a new study, scientists have found that the more integrated male dolphins are within their social network, the more offspring they produce. Overfishing also threatens whales, dolphins, and cetaceans in general. Sea turtles, superfamily Chelonoidea, sometimes called marine turtles. 3 are reptiles of the order Testodions and of the suborder Cryptodira. The 7 existing species of sea turtles are the flatback, green, hawksbill, leatherback, loggerhead, Kemp's ridley, and olive ridley. 4, 5, 6 of the 7 sea turtle species, all but the flatback, are present in US waters and are listed as endangered and new or threatened under the Endangered Species Act. For each of the 7 species of sea turtles, females and males are the same size. As adults, it is possible to tell male turtles from female turtles by their long tails with a cloacal opening near the tip. Adult female sea turtles have shorter tails, with a cloacal opening near the base. Hatchling and subadult turtles do not exhibit sexual dimorphism. It is not possible to determine their sex by looking at them. In general, sea turtles have a more fusiform body plan than their terrestrial or freshwater counterparts. This tapering at both ends reduces volume and means that sea turtles cannot retract their head and limbs into their shells for protection. Unlike many other turtles and tortoises, 10, however, the streamlined body plan reduces friction and drag in the water and allows sea turtles to swim more easily and swiftly. Pollution is the introduction of contaminants into the natural environment that cause adverse change. One pollution can take the form of any substance, solid, liquid, or gas or energy, such as radioactivity, heat, sound, or light pollutants. The components of pollution can be either foreign substances, energies, or naturally occurring contaminants. Although environmental pollution can be caused by natural events, the word pollution generally implies that the contaminants have an anthropogenic source, that is, a source created by human activities, such as manufacturing, extractive industries, poor waste management, transportation, or agriculture. Pollution is often classed as point source coming from a highly concentrated specific site, such as a factory or mine. Many sources of pollution were unregulated parts of industrialization during the 19th and 20th centuries, until the emergence of environmental regulation and pollution policy in the later half of the 20th century. Major forms of pollution include air pollution, light pollution, litter, noise pollution, plastic pollution, soil contamination, radioactive contamination, thermal pollution, visual pollution, and water pollution. But we can save our environment by making an extended effort to care, because that's really all we need to do in the end, because these creatures need you.